Welcome to the PTWB, the Personal Trainer's Weekly Brief, your go-to source for the latest in health and fitness and wellness. I'm Rich, a personal trainer based in the UK, here to keep you informed and hopefully inspired. In today's episode, the rise of bigorexia among teens, understanding muscle dysmorphia and its impact on adolescent health. Debating extreme wellness routines, a look into the viral 4 a.m. regimen and its implications. Energy drinks and heart health, examining the potential dangers highlighted by recent news and events. And smartwatches as heart health monitors, how wearable technology is aiding in early detection of cardiovascular issues. Let's dive in. Story number 1, the rise of bigorexia among teens. Bigorexia. Bigorexia is the latest eating disorder affecting teens. Here's what parents need to know. Bigorexia, or muscle dysmorphia, is a disorder where individuals obsess over increasing muscle mass, leading to extreme workout routines, strict diets, and potentially risky supplement or steroid use. I'm not against steroids. I think there's a use for them, and if it's done properly, under guidance, it's the way to go. But I think at that age, it's not the way to go. And I think if there's coaches out there coaching these young kids to do that at that age, I'm not for it, and I condemn it. It's more common in males. This condition can stem from social anxiety, peer pressure, or societal influences of social media, including unrealistic body standards perpetuated by social media. Social media is toxic, man. I always try and see the positive in social media, but the more I'm on it, the more we're on it, the worse I just think it is. Bigorexia can severely impact both mental and physical health, leading to issues such as depression, anxiety, and physical injuries. Yeah, and I think that just comes with anything, social media, trying to look a certain way, even losing weight, gaining weight. And if these kids are trying to do certain things to get bigger, they're lifting more weight than they should do, they're going to start injuring themselves way earlier and having problems in the future. So I think younger people, or if you're a parent, look for reputable personal trainers, look for very good coaches and get advice from them. Build some self-love with your children. Make them love themselves, whatever they look like, however they feel. Encourage your children to focus on their strengths and achievements beyond physical appearances. It's easy to say, hard to do, but definitely talk to your kids more. Limit exposure to content that promotes unrealistic body standards and discuss the curated nature of social media. Make them see how fake social media is. Make them understand that social media is toxic and it's not real. Maintain open dialogue. Make them comfortable to come and talk to you. Don't get angry. If they come to you and they say, I'm about to take steroids, I know the first thing you want to do is get angry, but I think instead of that, let's dial it back. Let's talk to them instead. I'd be the same if my child come up to me and said, oh dad, I'm going to start taking steroids at 16, 17, 18. I'm not going to be very happy with that, but I'd rather him be comfortable enough to come down and sit with me, talk to me about it, and then I can talk to him about it and we can discuss the pros and cons, mainly the cons, because there's not many pros personally at that age to jump on testosterone. It makes no sense. Is here if signs of bigorexia, it's a funny name, are evident, consult healthcare professionals for appropriate interventions such as cognitive behavioural therapy. It's hard to find the signs. And my key takeaway here is bigorexia is a growing concern among teens, necessitating awareness and proactive measures to promote healthy body image and mental well-being. While the term bigorexia highlights a serious issue, some argue that the emphasis on muscle gain can be part of a healthy pursuit of fitness when approached responsibly. Definitely. It's essential to distinguish between dedicated training and obsessive behaviour. They're one of the same. Dedicated training can be obsessive behaviour, and it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. So don't ostracise these kids for getting fit. I know there's 16, 17-year-olds I know that are bigger than me. They have a lot of muscle packed on and they're natural. They're just in good shape. And looking at them as if they have an issue, I think is the wrong way to go. They don't have an issue. A lot of young people are fit, healthy, in good shape, and I think we should look at it a little bit differently and not judge them and say they have a problem. And this is also an issue as well, because there's people out there that will use this to make exercise look like a bad thing, when exercise isn't a bad thing. Being dedicated and slightly obsessive over how you feel How you look isn't a problem. If it's healthy and you're doing it the right way, there's no issues at all. Exercise is great, whatever you do. Story number 2, debating extreme wellness routines. An influencer sparks viral debate over extreme 4 a.m. wellness routine, including multiple ice baths and a banana facial. So, fitness influencer Ashton Hall's early morning regimen includes mouth taping, push-ups, reading, journaling, ice baths, workouts, swimming and a banana facial, all before 9:30 a.m. All power to you, my man. All power to you, Ashton. If that's what they want to do, let them do it. If you can't do that, don't worry about it. Why'd you let it bother you? I see stories like this, so what? I can't do that because I've got work at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. So I'm not getting up at 2 a.m. to do that. But his message, I don't think his message is to, you should do that. The message isn't that. Anyway, sorry. The routine has garnered mixed responses, with some praising Hall's discipline. I praise it. That's good. It's brilliant that he can do that, and there's no issue with it. And others questioning the practicality and necessity of such an extreme schedule. What's it got to do with you? That's my thing about this. That's my problem about this. What does it do? Why does it hurt you? Why is his routine offensive to you? If he's got an extreme schedule, so be it. Don't follow it. You don't have to follow it. And this is another thing about social media. You don't have to do what other people do. If you see what he does and you like it and you try it and it works for you and you can do it, then do it. And if it's sustainable, then do it. If you can't do it and you've tried it and it's horrible, then don't do it. Because I'm not going to do ice baths and I'm not going to swim or have a banana facial all before 9:30 a.m. It's just not for me. I don't like ice baths. So I'm not going to do it. But I'm not seeing him and going, oh, I'm going to comment on his thing and say he's a dickhead. No. Oh, it's mad. The rise of elaborate wellness routines reflects a broader societal interest in health optimization, though it raises questions about sustainability and accessibility. Yeah, it raises those questions about sustainability and accessibility. It's not sustainable for some people, it's simple. And it's not accessible for some people, but it is for others. It's that simple. If you can't do it, then don't do it. And if you can do it and you can fit it in somewhere else in your day, then do that. So really, just develop a wellness routine that aligns with individual goals, schedules, and preferences rather than emulating others. Simple. Stop emulating. Ensure that any adopted practices are maintainable, long-term, and do not lead to burnout or stress. Personally, this is all common sense. Assess the scientific validity and personal relevance of wellness trends before incorporation into their life. Well, yeah, do your research. Don't just see something online and do it. Don't just see something online and take it. Do some research. If you see a supplement, have a look and see what it's really about. And the takeaway from this, while structured routines can enhance well-being, it's crucial to tailor practices to individual needs and question the necessity of extreme regimes or regimens. And a devil's advocate perspective, some argue that extreme routines like Hall serve as aspirational models that push individuals to explore their limits and adopt healthier habits. They contended that such regimens can inspire discipline and resilience, essential traits for personal development. Yeah, definitely. And if it can help, I know people that have done ice baths, done similar things to that, and it's changed their lives. So I don't see it as a negative thing, mostly positive. I just don't get the uproar about it on the other side. I don't get it. Just don't watch it. Story number 3, energy drinks and heart health. Workout queen, 28, who was the epitome of health, dies suddenly after popular drink triggered heart attack. Very sad. Katie Donnell, a 28-year-old fitness enthusiast, tragically died of a heart attack, which her mother attributes to excessive energy drink consumption. Ah, sad. It's terrible. I know people that drink like 3 Monsters a day, 3-4 Monsters or Red Bulls, and drink coffee and take a pre-workout. It's mad. And the studies are endless to say how bad this is. Katie reportedly consumed up to 3 energy drinks daily, along with energy-enhancing supplements to support her intense workout routines. High intake of energy drinks can lead to cardiovascular issues, including high blood pressure, arrhythmias, and heart attacks due to caffeine toxicity. I don't know why these These cans don't have a warning sign, just like cigarettes. There's a warning sign on these cigarette packets. Smoking kills. So do energy drinks. Energy drink kills. They're terrible things. All you need is a cup of coffee. If you want a pre-workout, you can have a pre-workout. If you think it really enhances your workout, so be it. But there's also studies to say it's minimal for most people. So the positive effects you get are so small, it doesn't really matter if you take it or not. Most of it's mental. So literally, limit consumption of energy drinks, adhering to recommended daily caffeine intake guidelines. Just drink a cup of coffee, a couple of coffees a day, you'll be fine. Alternative energy sources, up for natural energy boosters such as balanced nutrition, of course, adequate sleep and regular physical activity. If you do all those, good nutrition, sleep properly, recover properly, you won't need your energy drinks. It's that simple. Why do you need an energy drink if you're recovered properly? My personal opinion, better nutrition, better recovery, and you won't really need those supplements. And there's a lot of natural supplements out there that can help boost your energy anyway. Be cognizant of the cumulative caffeine content from various sources, including supplements and medications, and seek medical advice before combining energy drinks with other stimulants or engaging in high intensity workouts. So stop drinking Monster and then taking pre-workout and then having a coffee later, and then if you've hurt yourself having paracetamol with caffeine. It's bad, man. It's bad. And the key takeaway here is excessive consumption of energy drinks poses significant heart health risks. Moderation and awareness are essential. Again, it's just education. I think these energy drink companies need to take on a bit more responsibility there. But some people say, when consumed responsibly, energy drinks can provide a beneficial boost for athletic performance and daily activities. Yes, they can, but I think they're not needed most of the time. Most people do not need them. They argue that the focus should be on educating consumers about safe consumption levels rather than stopping them. Yeah, definitely. Like I just said, they're not needed. Educate them on proper nutrition, proper recovery. If you've got a good personal trainer, good coach, they'll tell you nutrition and recovery is key. And if you have that nutrition and recovery down, your energy levels should be spiking anyway, and you should feel good every morning you wake up and feel good every day anyway. If you need a pre-workout, take one, but that's all you need throughout the whole day. You don't need anything else. Take it before the workout and that's it. What, you're taking Monster and then a pre-workout, or taking 2 Monsters? Just makes no sense, man. Personally, my opinion. So that's the end of the episode. Fitness question of the week. Do you use a smartwatch to track your fitness or health data? Have you noticed any early signs of health issues from your wearable? Let me know. Have you adjusted your training based on the insights from your smartwatch? As I said, I adjust the way I train based on my recovery. Or are you still skeptical about the accuracy and usefulness of wearable tech? Let me know. DM me on Instagram, at GreerPT, or email me rsgtrainingstudio@gmail.com. I'll read the best responses in next week's episode, or I'll drop you a message and we'll have a chat. So the sources I found today for some of the stories and for further reading, if you're interested, the Bigorexia story, the muscle dysmorphia in teens, that was from parents.com. Extreme 4 a.m. wellness routine debate, that was from people.com. Energy drinks and heart health risks, that was the Scottish Sun. If you found this episode useful, make sure to subscribe so you never miss an update. Share this episode with someone who needs to hear it. DM me or email me with all your fitness questions. I'd love to answer them. And remember, train smart, stay informed, and I'll catch you next week.